Giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash, and double honor to the man of great millstone that's out on the highway and byway pushing the truth, as well as pushing the truth over the worldwide nets, reaching the hopeful elect. Yahweh Ratazah, we are his chosen people that will be ascending on those chariots out of this captivity, which will burn by hell's fire. To the man of great millstone, I would like to say Shalom and the water for doing an excellent job, for pushing this truth day in and day out, rain, sleet, and snow. To edit that, I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has 100% truth of the Bible. To the men and women that are listening, learning, continue in the faith, continue in the walk of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Keep praying, repenting, keep the laws and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to the best of your ability, as it states in John 14 and 15. If ye love me, keep my commandment. Okay, as you see here, women of color in the military, and you see women, I guess this might have been back in the 40s on up to now, today. You have women that enter in the military, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marine. And you had some women that went to war, came back, did what they had to do. And as you see here, you see a lot of our women, prideful, to serve. You got the black woman, like, there might be an Edomite woman mixed in there somewhere, but, mainly a Judite woman and a Issachar woman in there, very prideful. Let me go back to another image. And they have, these images, thinking that, I just saw an image on it where they had, showing the image that a woman is equal to a man, displaying, false information. A woman is not stronger than a man. Most men are stronger than women. The good Lord made a man to be a stronger vessel and a woman a weaker vessel. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some women, and I've seen it, that have, whooped a man, and maybe because, he didn't want to fight her or he was just weak. You have some weak men out here, and a woman will run over you, But anyway, like this here, you have two men and you have, two women. And just look at Judite woman, boy, she's ready for action. Not knowing, like I said, most men are stronger than women. These men here, if they wanted to, they can flip these women over with no problem, But anyway, our Israelite women, the good Lord did not ordain a woman to go in battle. The woman's job was to be at home, to raise the children, to be keepers of the house, feed the children, protect the children, and like I said, teach the children as well, to love them, to close them, while the man is off at battle protecting his nation, his family. How can you increase your nation when you have your women fighting next to you and dying next to you in battle? Women wasn't set. The good Lord did not set up the children of Israel women to fight in battle with men. So I'm just going to go into some scriptures that the good Lord didn't ordain or didn't permit women to fight in war. Let's go to Numbers 1 and 20. Says here, and the children of Reuben, Israel's eldest son, by their generation after the family, by the house of their father, according to the number of the name by the polls, every male, not every woman, from 20 years old and up, all that were able to go to war. This is in the Old Testament. And Numbers is part of the law that was given, to Moses. The first 5 books of the Bible. So it was ordained for a woman not even to step foot on the battle. She's supposed to be at home. Exodus 17 and 9. Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out, man, and go out, fight with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. So it said, choose us out, men, not women. 1 Samuel 17 and 2. And Saul and the men of Israel were gathered together and pitched by the valley of Elah, and set the battle and array against the Philistine. So he said, gather and pitch by the valley of Elah and set the battle and array against the Philistine. He was Saul was supposed to have got the men of Israel to be gathered together to fight against the Philistine. It wasn't talking about women of Israel. Joel chapter 3 and 9. Proclaim this among the nations, prepare a war, rouse the mighty man. I don't see anything with it, prepare a war and arouse the mighty woman. And plus, the good Lord, like I said, the good Lord made man out of his image. The good Lord, he's a man, and he's a man of war. So of course he's gonna make the Israelite man a man of war too. As it says here, Exodus 15 and 3, the Lord is a man of war. He's not a woman of war. He didn't ordain women to go to war. Zechariah 10 and 5. And they shall be as mighty men which tread down their enemies in the mirror of the streets in the battle, and they shall fight because the Lord is with them. And they shall be as mighty men. Zechariah 10 and 5. Mighty men, not mighty women. So women, their job is to be, like I said, keepers at home, sober, raising the children, the street, not out there in war amongst a lot of men, because when you have men and women together, hey, things gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? Things are going to happen, especially when the man, he's away from home and he's fighting, or better yet, let's say he's training, and you have women all around him. That can be a big issue, especially for the woman and the man in God's eye, because if that woman have a man at home, she calling that man to be a adulterer, and she's adulteress because she got a man at home. And if she don't have a man at home, she's single, and she get with one man, she gonna get with another man. She gonna become a whore. Because a lot of time, your so-called boyfriend or whatever that's in the army, in the military, he might get shipped off, across the world somewhere. And now you there in need of a man, wanting a man. Now you slip up and get with another man. So let me go to the Bible on this. The other scripture that I had wrote on some paper. So I'm going into the Bible on this one here. Let's go to. I'm gonna do two scriptures, and I'm gonna end it right there. 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence. See, when these women get that power move, they love to tell a man what to do, yell at him, scream at him, because she has been given that authority. And to tell you, to the Israelite woman, like it says here in 1 Timothy 2 and 10, I'm not 10, but 2 and 12, he suffered not a woman to teach nor assert authority over a man. And she's going to use that power that the government, the military have given her, because there's going to be a point in time in Jacob's trouble where the city going to be blocked off. Certain towns going to be blocked off. You can't come in. And some of those blockades are going to have women with guns. And they are going to be able to tell you what to do. And with authority. Ain't going to be no please, sir. Please, sir, can you move to the right, move to the left? No. It's going to be get your ass over there or get shot. Move it. Come over here. That's how they're going to be talking to you. And the good Lord didn't ordain a woman to have that power over man. She is a weaker vessel. The man is a stronger vessel. Some of these women might, look at this video and take it the wrong way. Don't be mad at me. You mad at the good Lord. And you don't want that type of pressure coming your way. As the people say today, you don't want that smoke with the good Lord. So, just take the scriptures that I just said and go over them and get the understanding. But, you got to have the Holy Spirit with you to get that understanding. So, yeah, these women here, they're gonna love that power move, because Esau taught to our Israelite women how to fight, how to use a gun, and you have some of our Israelite women that's in the military hate their own brothers, as it says in the Bible that that your women will be your own enemy. So you have a lot of brothers that dislike our women that is not in the truth, and you have some women in the truth that's ridiculous too. But we all are under these curses, and when it's like when another so-called black person see another so-called black person, seem like we got to show out. We got to show our masters not my master, which is Esau or nothing like that. But I'm saying the person that is not the Israelite man and woman that don't know anything about the truth, they got to show up in front of their master. That's what I'm trying to say. To show that they can do the job. They can, get their own people in line and this and that. But a woman, she's not supposed to observe authority over the man, but be in silence. Boy, she gonna be loud with it. She gonna be demanding. Boy, I'm telling you, I can just see it. All right, one more verse, and then I'm gonna end it right there, because YouTube is very sensitive when it comes down to talking about women. Very sensitive. Titus 2 and 3 through 5. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husband, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemy. So when you have these women that is in the military, they are out and about overseas doing the Lord knows whatever, and Esau tell her that she's equal as a man, she's gonna act like a man. A lot of them guys that's in the service, once they get through, training out there in the field or whatever, and they go to R&R, place where they go, rest and have fun or whatever, kind of take their mind off their training, just to go relax. And Esau is saying that the woman is equal just like the man. Guess what? She gonna do the same thing. She gonna go. There's nothing wrong with relaxing. But like I said, our Israelite women are not supposed to be in the military. But I'm not gonna go off on another subject. But our Israelite women, she gonna go do the same thing. She gonna go drink. She gonna get drunk just like the rest of those guys. Not all of them, but some of them. And they gonna be easily to get in things. Because when you have men and women in the military together, guess what's gonna happen? They gonna get together. Especially if a man been out there in the field, a long period of time, he's gonna want to, relieve. And like I said earlier, if these women have husbands at home, they're not gonna be faithful to them. Because guess what? They gonna feel that they equal men. They can do the same thing man can do. They're gonna go spread their legs and get with another man. They're gonna say, "Well, I'm across seas. Ain't no telling what my man is doing back at home. So I'm gonna go ahead and get with these girls, and I'm gonna do what I want to do with these guys. And then on top of that, with these women today, they get with girls and men. So it says here, teach the young women to be sober, not to be, loud and a drunk out in the street and, just acting like a beast, and to love their husband. You have women, like I said, in another country, getting down with other men. So they not loving their husband back at home. If they doing that, to love their children. They supposed to be at home with their children. To be discreet, chaste, keep it at home. Good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemy. So these women here, they are not discreet. They are not chaste. They are not keeping it at home. And when they come home from dealing with other men that they was told that they are equal to, they're not gonna be equal to their husband at home. They're gonna be demanding, just like they were in the military. So they're not gonna be obedient to their husband. Because when you tell somebody, especially a woman, that you can do anything he can do, don't you let no man break you down, tear you down, whatever, whatever. She gonna have that same momentum when she come home, and she going to not listen to what you gotta say, because now she feel that she can whoop because she was taught to fight and taught to shoot. Well, I'm gonna end it right there. Hopefully this was edifying, and I will see you on the next lesson. Shalom.